Hello everyone, today I am opening this session with the idea to show some of you what is more common and proper way to clean up your string set. My name is Walter Schumann and I am here to have your attention for a moment and to talk about string set. And most of us, the musicians, experience what a very heavy dust that comes and stick to the string set from the rosin, and that actually prevents the musician from a better performing. And between the string, it's a wrap. So inside the string, the basic part of the string is a cord, some sort of cord, either chrome steel or it's gonna be another substance or material, more like gut, or it's gonna be like the newly created synthetic core. And the outside of the string is a wrap. Usually it's platinum, gold, silver, aluminum, and thin. So between the wraps, the dust from the rosin gets inside in between and make the string not so flexible and smooth to vibrate freely when we perform. So for instance here, I can show it right away. Do you see this violin? Yep. So what do we see? We see that the violin is being used pretty much a lot of rosin and hasn't been cleaned up at least for a week. That's true. I'm gonna take a bow and you will see the difference before and after cleaning the string set. So here, so you can immediately get the point that there is this husky sound. You see? Like a husky sound, there is a little sound. See? You see? It's still sound, but you don't see the sound, the pure tone. So it's the same with my other violin. And I'm just going to present the other violin. Just hold on for a moment. Here we are. You're gonna say, oh my goodness, Walter is not cleaning up his violin whatsoever. Well, it turned out this way, but I do clean my violin, so don't just get me wrong, and that's why I'm here to present the right way. So here we'll hear the sound. Right? So this is my bow, one of my bows, of course, and it's Dorfler with 3 stars. That's a very good one, and I recently bought that one. So I'm going to show what is supposed to be done. Usually when we have that, we're all trying to take off as much, but I strongly do not recommend you take like a napkin, like a paper towel or something. You can do that, and you can just very slightly go over, right? Like over, with no pressure, just to scrub the slacks off, right? Just to scrub the slacks off. I'm gonna come a little farther so you can see what I do, right? So that's enough, and you may probably see how it look, right? Right? So I'm gonna take the other violin and do the same. So when you look, there is a very distinct dust over the string, right? Now after I treat this with a a paper towel very smoothly with no pressure, you know, very smoothly, just to take it off, There we go. Now, yeah, sometimes the sound, now it's completely different, right? So I take this out on the way, and I go to what? I'm taking a cotton. This is a pure cotton. There are also cotton balls, you know, you can see in the pharmacy. There are also a cotton, like a patches, little patches for a face cleaning. You can use that, but it should be cotton, right? So we take, for the one violin, we'll there you take just a little part here, like make it like this type of cotton, you know, like this way, like a little ball. And don't forget, we are taking rubbing alcohol. So the rubbing alcohol should be about 70%. You know, hey Anna, good to see you. So the rubbing alcohol should be about 70% or less. Do not use 95% because most of the string set is made out of silver and you can oxidize them in a pretty bad shape. So we don't want that. So what I do, so we take a little and we just do not soak it up, but we are trying just to a medium size, and that's all. That's enough. That's pretty much enough. Hello. Hello. So taking this, make sure it's no leaking anywhere. Now actually you can take part of this napkin, you know, you just dry up a little to take the leaking part, and then you take your violin very gently high. I'm just explaining how to clean up your string set. So you take your violin very gently and from top very nicely with no much pressure from top to bottom, you see, to the bridge, and here and here. Try to make sure you cover all sides of the string as much as you can, you know. Try to go a little bit more over the top part because there's going to be like schlags and residue and stuff that are already in there. Very well. Make sure you cover all spots, but also make sure nothing falls over the furnish, because the rubbing alcohol, or in Europe we call them spiritus, that can ruin and damage the varnish tremendously, or possibly for good. So we leave the instrument just to dry up a little bit. I'm going to take my other instrument, this one, and I'm going to perform the same exercise, right? So I'm coming here and clean that part. I go on the second, go on the third, then go on the fourth string, and make possible I go and cover all possible spots. All possible spots. Also, it's good if you can cover the fingerboard as well. This way you can clean your fingerboard, because look, the dirt that comes from the cleaning board is pretty distinct. So we are going to wait just literally less than a minute to dry this out. We're taking this off. And of course, that will be wonderful if you have this kind of microfiber cloth for cleaning your violin. So having microfiber cloth for cleaning your violin is a good option. Why? Because now, since I had this, I'm going to go with this over as a last source of cleaning. See, completely to take off any possible residues, oils, whatever can be, put it on the string set and clean it off. Then also you can go through here, and this microfiber takes the rosin residue of the varnish, and you can see hello, and you can see how clean the string set become. You can even see the real color of the fingerboard, right? That's how it should be. Then I'm gonna do the same, performance to this violin. I'm going to come this way. Make sure you hold the violin pretty sturdy and pretty well. Let me see, okay. And you, with a microfiber, after you cleaned up your string set with rubbing alcohol, you'll very gently dry the part out. Then we're gonna swipe off the remains of the rosin dust. So many of you will probably ask, what is the rosin? Because I've been asked a few times, and here we are. The violin has literally absolutely clean string set. If someone would like to have clean fingerboard, in this regard you have to take off your string set, and then you have to do the same procedure. Sometimes the fingerboard requires a little bit reshaping or stuff, depends on the time. This one was reshaped and the other one, so it's not need to be cleaned. So many of you may ask what is the rosin that I use, and my answer is I use 3 different types of rosin, but I will start with, I will take this violin here, open, because I can show more of the rosin in here. So here, so for many years I have used this type of rosin. Every time you look for a rosin, the secret is low dust. Never take a highly dust residue rosin, because damages the string set. So always look for rosin. This is a Golden Flakes. I'm not sure if you have ever seen that. You might have, because many musicians use that one. I've seen this when I was working, and it looked like this way, like with a Golden Flakes, right? It's a very nice, you can cover, then you can just close it up in here and put it in a small box that comes with it. Also there is another Laubach. I use also Laubach. Laubach are one of the leading brands in Europe. So Laubach Rosins, you can see, and they come as this way. The rosin is really good. I have tried that rosin, and that's how it looks, with a very beautiful microfiber cloth that it's stuck for, and the color is just beautiful. I rarely use this. It's more like when I have concert, so I use that. But recently I ended up finding one of the top brand for rosin worldwide, and let me close that first, and I'm gonna go to the other one. So my other top brand rosin is, which I consider the best of the best, is actually Leatherwood Bespoken Rosin. Leatherwood Bespoken Rosin is custom made as well as standardized, but this is a custom made. Comes with this little beautiful genuine leather cloth that kind of is a wrap. Also, it's a long rosin. Then it's wrapped in a rice paper, and it comes this way. This is the logo, their logo, and you can see my name as well, Walter Schumann, and that's how it looks. It's really beautiful. The uniqueness of this, this is supple. The uniqueness is that it's created from very special and specific materials that you cannot find anywhere in Europe, but in Australia. Their team specifically asked about my instrument and the quality, so I needed to tell them how does my instrument sound and what I'm looking to improve in my instrument while I'm playing. And believe me, this rosin, Leatherwood Bespoke Rosin, creates miracles. It changes lives. At least it changed mine. And I have to tell you that since since I found about this company and since I started applying this rosin to my bows and to play with, I never looked to any other brand but Leatherwood Bespoke Rosin. I strongly suggest you visit their website and see what they do and purchase your own bespoke rosin. It will change your life. You will find yourself in complete different dimension of performing. So that was for today. I wish you the best and hope to see you soon with my next live stream, to where I'm going to practice one of my favorite works, concert and pieces. Bye for now. You have a good one.